What is up, everybody? Destin Legary here. Thank you so much for joining the stream today. Today we're going to be doing a little bit more of a conversational stream because I'm tired and a lot has happened in the last day or so on Good to See You Comedian. Haven't seen you in a while. Nap from the North, Crazy Gamer, to Oars, Steve. Good to see everybody. Thank you for stopping by. If you're watching over on YouTube, over at Fireteam Chat or Twitch, youtube.com/Destin channel, please head on over to Twitch if you're able to. If not, it's cool. Hang out. I do appreciate the support. I'm going to be doing some bounties later, and it would help if you watched on Twitch. The bounty is for Apex Legends, which is a game that I like, so I'm absolutely happy to play it. Illegal Not, 2 years, 1 month. Good to see you. Scotty says, hey, quick question about Destiny 2. If I haven't completed the invitation of the 9 quests yet, can I still do it? I have it in my inventory. I just haven't completed it. Yes, you can still do it. You don't have to go back to Xur once you pick it up. I did it on 2 of my characters, and I still have to complete it on the 3rd. Good question, Stott. Appreciate you asking. Illegal, would you like to play Apex or Division? Let me know. So basically, guys, I want to talk about a few news items that happened in the last few days. I forgot I have display capture on because it's Division. And sort of just talk about where the looter shooter genre is at the moment. A lot of interesting stuff has been happening. And what do I need to get rid of here? Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Is it this one? Oh, I do have the logo solo. So where is that logo? Boop. So real quick, I'm going to transition on over to this. All right, that is the source that I was actually looking for. Good to see you, everybody. Today, I want to have a little bit of a conversation about the looter shooters genre. As you may know, I put a tweet out today via NPD about Anthem. Anthem, which is apparently an awful game, not doing well and everything. And then I get an email from NPD, and I heard a tweet from somebody, and I was very, very intrigued about this. You can see over on the corner there. Via NPD, and I'll just read this to you. Anthem was the best-selling game of February 2019, and it is now the second best-selling game of 2019. The second best. They didn't say who the first was for some reason. Anthem represents the second highest launch month sales ever recorded for a BioWare-developed game, trailing only in the March 2012 release of Mass Effect 3. Those are some impressive numbers for a game doing so poorly. That launched mid-February. DMC5 did come out, and there was another big one, Jump Force. Jump Force came out, very, very, very popular with fans of that particular genre. Needless to say, I was impressed by this because it received a ton of negative press. And the details of how they collect these numbers, it says the attached report provides both online and retail sales results for new physical video game products, as well as a subset of full game digital downloads from participating publishers in NPD's digital panel. It is not intended to cover total market / total consumer spend. So what's going to happen is going to whatever's going to happen, it's going to be really, really interesting come March, because we have Division in March. Anthem's still going to be on the list probably, but where it ends up falling is what I'm intrigued about. The Wolves says, hey, Destin, quick question about Anthem. You got a typo there. There are some non-legendary contracts you can do. Would making those legendary contracts not really on topic, so I will stick to the conversation just about more general stuff and less focused Anthem topics. At this second, Wolves, I'll have to get back to that later. So basically, this is good news for Anthem. It means Anthem sold well, contrary to all the negative coverage that we received. And it also tells me something, that if games are going to launch in this state and still be the #1 seller for an entire month, then they're not going anywhere. I think we're going to still see games launching in this state where, where pre-orders help drive sales. Crazy Gamer says Looter's breakdown Destiny 2 is great, but has long content gaps. Anthem can be great, but needs a lot of work. I added a lot. Warframe is great, but fits certain mood because it is a different loot style, and Division 2 is by far the best at launch. Interesting. I think it's pretty solid. I think as a shooter, Destiny has the win there. Destiny absolutely has the win there. Abdul, that is not true. Not even close. I don't use that language on my stream. Never will. So anyway, it's really, really interesting to find out that the game did as well as it did. I'm very, very happy about that. And I like seeing when games are successful, but it is a little worrisome because the game did launch in a really rough state, largely because of... Oh, there's a person I need to follow on Twitter, actually. Largely because if people keep pre-ordering these games, then they're going to sell well, and then it's going to be interesting to see what happens. With says, are you going to still keep Freelancer Chat when there has been no content for a while? We'll probably take breaks. We'll probably talk about other looter shooters. I'm considering changing the name. I'm not really sure what to do with it right now. For now, the name's going to stay Freelancer Chat. We can figure that out down the road. So anyway, we got Division 2. People are liking it. People are saying it's a fantastic, solid launch game. And actually, I'll hop in now and play sort of as we have these conversations. Saying it's the best, I don't know. That's a difficult conversation to have. It's very good. It's definitely very good. I don't know if it's the best. That's kind of a question I'm posing to you guys, and I would love to hear your thoughts. I think Destiny's still very good. It has problems. All games have problems. Division is a lot of cover. It's a lot of just shooting similar enemy types. But it's fun. You still power up a character, and you get stronger, and then you take on stronger and stronger enemies until you're in the end game. I like that gameplay loop. I like that gameplay loop in most looter shooters.
Safe area entered.
Now, looking at Anthem versus Division, Division wins for solidarity, right? Division did a really, really good job of just launching in a state where it's playable and things are working as intended. And I'm just kind of hopping in today. I'm going to play a few games as we have these conversations. Yes, I kill all the dogs because they're not real. And it's fun. That guy needs to back up. Did Illegal just drop his sub and bounce? Whoa, do you see how big that bird was? You're too big, bird. You gotta go. Yeah, your phone number. Remind me of stream. You monster. Legal, if you want to play, dude, I think we're friends on here, and you can hop in. It would be nice to bounce off of somebody also. So if you want to call in, we'll do a call-in show today. Hit !Discord over on twitch.tv/the Destin channel. Hop into the Discord, and yeah. Head says Division 2, Heart says Anthem. It's just got something. Yep. And I understand. I killed a lot of defenseless animals today on the stream. I understand why you feel that way.
I'm with you. Just lie down and die.
I don't remember where my character build left off, so I'm a little worried. I have a bunch of junk on right now. I'm in World Tier Photo. If I hop in your game, everyone will be level 30 and you'll get wrecked, but I can power level you. Maybe not. I haven't even done the story yet, dude, because I was on the Season of the Drifter review. It is good. It's good to hop into a new game. I am happy that I'm able to play other stuff. After playing so much Destiny. Where you going, bro? He's dead. Ooh, crispy headshot. I think the AI is pretty good. Ow.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Reinforcements incoming.
Who's shredded me? That's a big boy. Compare a Destiny level to any Division, any other looter shooter mission, Destiny wins every time. That I would agree with. I think there are strengths to each of these games. Dear God. I refuse to use my armor.
Watch her back. You're gonna get me down. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I'm not in cover anymore. Cool.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
There's the big boy. Move, lady. All right, let's get up there. He knocked his chair down.
Let's set up a perimeter. Around there. We need to destroy it.
Sorry, guys. In an encounter. You know how I get. Just gonna focus on this for a second. Talk amongst yourselves as I kill people. Kill bad men. I get this guy. Laser beam. Hit that guy at least once. Let's see if I can get this on the railing like I like to do. Yeah. Wall. Yeah, come get it.
Hostiles detected.
Wall. Another leader? Give me a second. Give me a second. Out of ammo. That's not good. Do your thing, turret. Was it F? Is there a get more ammo command? I seriously have no ammo. This sucks. Anyway, yeah. Talking a little bit about looter shooters today. Thank you for joining me. I do stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Oh, there's an ammo box below me. Here we go. Who likes the little jingle that they do? Do 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 do. Just let me get my reload. Where is it? There it is. Restock. I'll go take the high ground again if you guys are just gonna let me have it. Couple tips, Destin. Do the side mission Department of Justice to get the blueprint and craft. Should I do that now? Starting to think I just have the same gun equipped in 2 different slots. Oh, you figured out the stairs. All right. Where are you going? All right, just got to get this orange level guy. We're good, right?
Supply room access unlocked.
Oh, am I still in the 2-shot? My bad. What's going on over here? All right, anyway, somebody said to do a side quest here. I like Division. So Division is basically that. What I'm doing here. I was going to unlock the new settlement. That's where I'm going. Is there anywhere I can fast travel to that's a little closer? Yes. Division looks great, but I can't play it around my kids. Ah. That is true. Destiny you can play around most kids. I don't think it's too scary. So what do you guys think? Now that I'm not doing anything intense, do you think Division... What looter shooters are you playing? Let me hear it if you're playing Anthem. Just say, I'm playing Anthem or something in chat. Just let me know.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Are you? Oh, you might. Or not. Playing Division and yeah, just let me know what you're playing. Lots of Division. Division 2 and watching Anthem updates. Me too, illegal. Did anybody hop into Discord? Nope. Nobody hopped in Discord.
Hostile control point identified.
I think the thing, and I've said this before, the only small thing.
Someone hiding there?
Oh, God. 1 second. Rapid Rabbit. Thank you so much for subscribing, sir or ma'am. Appreciate it. I'm down to chat on Discord if you're taking call-ins. I am, so hop into general and I will bring you down into the show if you would like to discuss more. I'll just play Division if nobody decides to answer. Destin, I'm literally playing the Division 2 right now. That's funny. So I think I'm going to that church. I haven't unlocked this this base yet. So we're about to get a story beat. I feel like here's the thing. Oh, God. So you guys know about how much I play Destiny and where I'm at in Destiny. Do you feel I'm too far behind in Division to catch up?
Who knows what you'll bring back to your hidey hole, huh?
Oh, you bastard. I decided to wait on Division 2 based on Anthem. I also feel like it'll go on sale really quick. Far Cry New Dawn just went on sale 50% off after a month. Yeah. Windor says, I'm done with that. Not even content, too many loading screens. Yeah, I get that feedback. 100%. Whoa, what is happening? There are a lot of dead people here. It's going fine, Fran. I haven't been playing much. I've been playing Destiny. Fran, I'm actually just having a very casual conversation about where we think Division lands on the looter shooter landscape. Do we feel it is the best looter shooter to date, or what? What are we thinking? I'll bring in US Pappy, see what he has to say about the scenario. US, hey dude, I brought you on the air. How are you feeling about Division 2? Let me know your thoughts. All right, Pappy doesn't have a microphone. I'll bring Books in. Hey, Books, how's it going, man?
Hey, Destin, how you doing?
Doing all right. I'm a little tired, but I'm doing my best.
Chemical.
Hey, I am currently working right now on a serious deadline, so, you know, I'm right there with you.
So what are you thinking about Division 2? Where does it fall on the landscape?
Okay, so as we were saying in the little Discord general, I've been playing Destiny since 2014, and I didn't like Division 1, and I just got into Division 2. So those two don't make a good comparison because you have all these great memories of Destiny, and it's actually how I really got into competitive first-person shooters. So those two have they just have a different role, right? Like Division 2 has a new game role. I would more compare it directly to Anthem. Because I do think that they are strangely similar. And I think one of the flaws of Anthem is that it forces you to do a cover-based type game when really what you want to do when you get in the game is like fly around and do barrel rolls and dodge like projectiles. Division, I think that's the big improvement they made from Division 2 to Division 1. And I know they iterated it and got to this point. But in Division 1, when I played the demo, it felt like the whole game was just sit behind cover and shoot and jack up your numbers to replace good gameplay. Whereas now, the way the various classes behave, the way the AI behaves, they know they're a cover-based shooter and they're kind of reacting to you wanting to stay in cover. So the way they throw grenades, the way certain classes charge you or try to force you out of cover into the tanks. The strongest thing for me with the Division, and a big surprise, is that it's a legitimate Ubisoft single-player game with smarter AI and looter shooter kind of inventory and class ethics. And that's shocking to me, and I really like that.
Yeah, I have noticed that the loot is pretty good in Division 2. I also like the progression systems. It seems like you progress at a fairly nice tick most of the time. And yeah, so I definitely like those things for sure. I like Anthem. Anthem has a really, really interesting core gameplay loop. And Destiny has solid gameplay. Like I don't think anybody's done the sandbox stuff better than Destiny has. There's some PvP issues. There's always issues that you can complain about or talk about in games like these, but at its core, Destiny is a pretty fantastic experience when you think about just something as simple as using your hand cannon with Firefly on it. You shoot enemies and they explode in like a sparkly destruction, confetti, fun time moment. Destiny really, really nails that.
Yeah, I think that was the thing for me that as a Destiny player, I was
Mhm.
so turned off by Division 1 was I was so used to this super satisfying gunplay, and then
Mhm.
Division 1 felt kind of like pew pew pew. You know what I mean? I was like, what is this? I can't play this. And Division 2, I feel that more of that emotional satisfaction. Not to Bungie's level, but for a third person shooter, I feel it a lot more than Division 1.
Mhm. Yeah, I like it a lot. So where do the games fall rank wise for you?
Well, rank wise, Destiny's a legacy game
Mhm.
that if I was to say which is my favorite, it's still going to be Destiny because it's proven itself over years and years, and we've been through the ups and downs. And it was the
Mhm.
class of console shooters for like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Um, but right now, right this second, Division is the game that I'm most like while I'm working. I wish I could be playing Division.
Mhm.
You know what I
It's
mean?
cuz honestly, it's cuz it's new and you have the power level grind that you're really interested in right
Yes.
now. Destiny's doing a really bad job of conveying why we need to level up. Like, okay, so I can get if you're not into Gambit, Season of the Drifter is probably pretty light for you content-wise, and that's a bit of a bummer.
Yeah, and I mentioned in the chat before. I mean, we spoke before. It's Nelson Blake the second.
Yeah.
I mentioned in the chat before that I picked up Forsaken this Christmas after skipping the entire year one of Destiny.
Mhm.
And so for me, Destiny's a little more new, but it's still Destiny, right? The thing about the division that I love, and you kind of hinted at this, in Destiny, I never felt like you were playing Destiny until you were raiding and doing Trials of Osiris and
Mhm.
at least doing Nightfalls. And I had a lot of friends who were so bad at first person shooters, especially on console, that they were basically locked out of that content. They were always wiping during the raid. Remember the Nightfalls that used to kick you to space, so they were wiping during that stuff. You
I
couldn't take them to the lighthouse. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I do like that the Nightfalls will now allow you to turn that on if you want to on your card, and
Yeah.
it actually gives you a substantial boost. I like how they've thinking all the way back to Destiny 1. I like how they tweak Nightfalls, but you're right. Yeah.
Yes, and what I like about the Division 2 is even though it has a very high ceiling for actions per minute and aiming, which is helped by the fact that enemies are squishier, right? Because if you have a squishy enemy, shooting them in the head means a lot because you can take them off the map instantly. Whereas when you have a tanky enemy, it's just are you shooting them for a long time or a really long time? And that makes the gameplay have a very flat arc.
Mhm.
And so what that allows the division to do is a lot of my friends who are really bad at shooters, no offense, guys, um, they
I'm
can
one of them. It's
play.
fine. Yeah.
You've got a lot better, man. Your footage is a
Mhm.
lot cleaner than it used to be. But yeah, they can play. You know, they can play the division. I can hop in with them, and they don't have to be true Vanguard or MTAShed or Surefour
Mhm.
or anything like that. They can just play the casual version of division, and if something is locking them out, they can just keep getting more gear, and eventually the gear will push them over the edge, right? Because they've gotten enough loot to make up for the skill gap. And I really appreciate that element of the division design. That's a big part of the reason I'm really excited about it because I can play with more people.
With Division. Well, right now
Yeah,
the
but
the player base is really high right now, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens as it dips off. They have a really really good support plan for the game, so I think players are going to be more enticed to stay within that world of Division. You know.
I certainly hope so. I'd love to see Ubisoft get rewarded for a really strong loot shooter launch, and more
Hmm.
importantly, like this is a game that feels like it was listening, right? Like when we were leading up to Destiny 2, after Rise of Iron, we had this period after the Taken King came where we really felt like Bungie gets us, Bungie's listening.
Yeah.
Now we know
It
behind
was
the
it was
scenes
called
stuff.
Forsaken.
Right, right. Well, I mean in Destiny 1, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then leading up to Destiny 2, it was like, but I thought you were listening to us. What's happening here? Whereas Division 2 feels like, what if Destiny 2 started with the Forsaken? You
Yeah.
know? What if you went straight from Rise of Iron to Forsaken? Like, it seems like that's what was happening, and they really listened to their player base. Because while I didn't play the Division 1, I did pay attention to um, what they were doing, what the community was saying about the game, because I didn't want to just give up on it. I do like Ubisoft as a company, and I have friends over there, and I root for them, but I just didn't
Mhm.
like Division at all, and so I was checking in on it, and this really does feel like we've been listening to our community for years and working on the big things, but even more so the little things. So one of the things, one of the guys, it was either Dantix or the other guy, they were saying, man, I forgot how bad it is when you can't put a waypoint on a menu.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? Or you can't go to your map and put a waypoint down. I didn't realize how much that sucked until I played Anthem and then came to the Division and it was back, and I'm like, oh dear God! Like there are so many quality of life things in Division 2 that are just, you can tell that team has been grinding, you know, and I just really appreciate that.
Paying attention, listening to what fans want, stuff like that.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, so I'm really enjoying the Division. It's definitely, I've got the, you know, loot shooter fever with the Division and that desire to really raise my skill as well as my gear, which is a credit to them, because usually the first 20 to 50 hours even in these games are really like junk hours. But I feel like this is a fun video game even at level 1.
Yeah. So what was your rank again? Just to recap one last time.
Right now, it would be Division, Destiny, and Anthem is not on the map because they need to work that out.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think for me, my ranking is probably... this is tough. I would say Destiny still, just because it's like... It's a good game. It has core gameplay. I think people are just fatigued with it right now, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
The thing is, for me, it still is on top. Division's right there with it, though.
Yeah.
Division right there with it. And Anthem's somewhere in the middle, not off the map for me. I'm not playing it regularly right now because I don't really have a lot of incentivization to grind through stuff. So I may not be playing it regularly, but I think Anthem's still there. And then Warframe is just a game that I know about. That's not to say it's bad or anything. It's just I don't feel compelled to get into the universe of Warframe yet. I just haven't had that lull with all the other games that I play to really, really dive in. And that's just, for me, it's like, you got to play Warframe. You got to play Warframe. I'm like, cool. I have Season of the Drifter with Destiny. I have the entirety of Division 2. You know, I'm going to be playing Apex Legends later on the stream. There's all these other things happening, and it's hard for me to keep up. So for me, those are the three that are kind of in the forefront of people's mind right now.
Yeah, yeah. I for me, I'm kind of the same as you in the sense that Destiny and Division are very close. But yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, and I agree with you on the gameplay. Like Bungie is still, I think it's almost to the point where people stop giving them credit for it because you expect it. But their gunplay, if you play every single game, outside of Respawn, no one else is even really close to what, especially on PC, like 60 frames per second. It's ridiculous how good Destiny feels, which is again credit to the Division team, because that was spoiling me for games for a long time. Like if it didn't feel like Destiny, it kind of felt like, ugh, I don't want to do this.
For sure. Books, I'm gonna read the BioWare blog update, but thank you for calling in, and I will be taking other callers throughout the night. But for now, Books, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I hope you stick around and watch the show.
Great talking to you, man. I'll be here.
Great talking to you too. So one of the interesting things that happened was BioWare released this blog today, actually. And it's from Casey Hudson. You know, he's a studio head over at BioWare. And I have to commend them for actually doing this. It's cool when companies are this transparent. And it was very honest to me. He says, "Phew, what's everyone doing out there? It's been a wild ride these last few weeks. On the one hand, it's been a rougher launch than expected. But then, as I think back, we also knew that big new online games tend to hit some kind of problem once they go live. So as much as we tested and prepared to make sure everything was ready, we were also ready for the possibility that unexpected issues might arise at launch. And we continue to be committed to responding to them. We launched the game that so many of you tell us is really fun at its core." I've echoed that statement for sure. "But we also had a degree of issues that did not reveal themselves until we were operating at a scale of millions of players. We were, of course, very disappointed about that, as were many of you. I've been in there playing with you since those early days. I'm a Ranger in Edmonton Oilers colors, and it makes me sad to hear about any issues that would hold someone back from fully enjoying the game. I take that very personally, and it's been our top priority to get improvements out to you in the fastest, safest way." So here's the guys. They're conferencing. This is the Austin studio conferencing with, I think that's Edmonton. Yeah. So it's Austin conferencing with Edmonton, I believe. Anyway, they continue. In the first few weeks, our live teams have worked hard on that, delivering over 200 improvements through patches and live updates across the stability, loot, and progression, customizations, and more. And then there's their patch notes there. We also continue to listen to your feedback with more improvements to endgame, loot, and progression, game flow, and stability, and performance coming soon. So there's a lot more work that we intend to do. This is all a learning experience for us, and as we work to make sure the game is improved and perfected, we can't emphasize how much we appreciate you staying with us, especially because the next stage is where things get really exciting. And they have this teaser image. I don't really know what it's supposed to be or what, but yeah, it looks interesting. You got some javelins down here. You got a big thing up there. Who knows what it could be? It's likely the next story thing. The story is just beginning. As we move through the most difficult period of launching a new game and IP, we are also working on the things that will really show what Anthem is capable of. A series of world events, new story content, and new features that all build towards the Cataclysm later this spring. So the world events are honestly currently the least exciting thing to me going on in the world of Anthem. New story content, that I'm a little bit more intrigued about. I would love to see what happened with the monitor. It seems like they just kind of got rid of it and it was over. It was odd. And new features that all build towards Cataclysm later this spring. I will wait and see what happens. I can't wait to start getting loot-specific things from the strongholds. But we understand that there is skepticism out there. We hear the criticisms and doubts, but we'll keep going anyway, working hard every day on Anthem, an ever-changing world, constantly improving and growing, and supported well into the future by our team of passionate developers. He's reiterating this is a long-term event for them and that they're going to keep working on the game, so that's good. With Anthem, we're trying something a little different than we've done before, and likewise, our upcoming games will be different from Anthem. But with everything we do, we focus on staying true to our mission, creating worlds that inspire you to become the hero of your own story. So what's most important to us is you, the players who have supported us in this journey. And we're excited to prove that with Anthem, the best is yet to come. Casey. So it's a little bit of a somber blog post, and you don't see that sort of honesty from every studio. It's the thing that I respect most about BioWare and how they've handled this basically PR nightmare that I can't even imagine what it's like on the other side of things. So it is nice to see that. I'm going to bring Del Monte in here now, have him talk a little bit. And chat, do you have any? FML says, I think Anthem can pull a division patch 1.8. Maybe. They have some core issues I believe they need to work on. I would love to see that. I would love to be proven wrong. I think Anthem needs something drastic. They need like a No Man's Sky next. They need like a year of work, heads down, correcting the problems, and just basically it's a whole new game that still has that core loop the same way that No Man's Sky did. It still had that exciting part. They just figured it out. Hey, Del Monte, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. I thought I'd bring you in, let you say your piece. Where are the looter shooters falling on your personal rank list right now?
Right now, I think I'm in looter shooter heaven.
Oh yeah.
With the exception, I mean, it's like at the end of the day, I think that I'm fortunate enough that I can play these different games. Right? I have a job. I can go and afford more than one game. Now, most people also can't do that, right? So for those of them who were like, oh, I invested in like Anthem and now Division 2 is looking really good, and they couldn't, like, they had to make a choice and they maybe picked Anthem and now they're like frustrated. My heart goes out for them. But I think you said something really important just before bringing me on and talking about how, like, yeah, BioWare just needs to, kick down, buckle up and really put the work in, because one of the things I think that it's easy to forget as gamers is that, especially when they say, hey, we're working on this, the development is 6 months minimum sometimes for some of these things to get kicked out. And where we get our timetables mixed up is some things are quick. They could easily go and say, oh, let's do that. Like, Ninja patch, and that's done. But most of it's like, okay, yeah, we're like, that's going to be 3
we're
to
developing
like,
it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it unfortunately, it can never be at the speed that we want that to be. But like I said in chat, like in text chat, like Division is a game that I wish I could play, but because I can't play it around my kids, it's not a game that I can play.
Okay.
Because I don't feel that it's a game that like I would feel frustrated if I could put 1 hour every night into it, and in 20 weeks finally have some form of feeling like, okay, I'm caught up and I can play. Because like I came into Division 1 at 1.8, it was blown away, like just about how well it was. But then I mean, just that, like you were playing just a minute ago, and the guy's like, I'm gonna F you up, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, dropped.
And it's also the violent on person, so I would have to, if I was going to rank them, I'm still going to rank Division up there, because technically what they're doing and the animations are just unbelievably gorgeous. I'd go Destiny, Division, Anthem. But I think Anthem, out of all three of those, it has a magic to it. It has this baseline magic that I can't, like, it's got this potential, and they just need to put the shine on it. I think the shine, unfortunately, is going to be sometime this summer or fall. If I,
for Anthem, right?
Yeah, and for Anthem sometime, and I hope they can deliver, because the one thing that gives me hope for the franchise is the one thing that people are still talking about it. People ask me, is it time to come and play this game? Yeah. And if they were really done with it, they wouldn't come into a video and say like, hey, like, like this game sucks. It's like, if it did and you were really done with it, like you would not have, even clicked. You would not click. I don't know how the IGN's traffic on it is, but that'd be kind of curious. Yeah, like are people still interested, or is it
like when I write op-eds and such about Anthem, I think it does pretty well still. Yeah. Yeah,
and that tells me, and that would tell me as a developer, I'm not in the game industry, but as a developer, like if it's quiet, that's when you should be concerned. If people are pissed or excited, that's when you've got something. And that's kind of
apathy is dangerous.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And hopefully the devs can get that sense of positiveness, because what they need is they need all the critique, but they also need the energy and the excitement, because nobody wants to make anything that's not fun to play. And I think they've absolutely found something that's fun, and they have to figure out a way to remove the roadblocks to the fun. And Luke Smith, when he talked about Destiny 2, about removing as many hurdles between you shooting some monster in the face, like that's so true. Everything we can do to keep you engaged in that loop is something that's going to be fun. But yeah, I think content wise, like Anthem does swear, and it's weird because it's out of nowhere sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, and then it's like, I'm gonna kick the out of you, and it's like, yeah, okay, huh, okay. I guess they're trying to go for the PG-13 crowd, not too much, but it's just enough to keep it at just that rating.
A little bit of drama.
Yeah, and so at least from my perspective, that like I don't have the audio blaring when I'm playing the game, but I think there is a weird difference when I'm talking with Destiny and with like Anthem, is there is a level of distance between like you're shooting another human being versus that's some kind of alien bug creature. Yeah. Minus the Dominion. There's obviously like I have a weird scale as a parent and a gamer.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, this
CJ
is okay.
has to deal with that too. He didn't want his kids to play Destiny for a long time because like it might be too scary,
How old is CJ's kids now?
Oh, I don't remember.
So mine oldest is like almost 5. So it's kind of like, all right, well, we're okay with some things, and then but yeah, everybody's going to be different on it. But that's where my ranking falls, and I don't know. I'm enjoying my time, but and then again, also as a dad, I'm not in these things, playing these games all the time. So
I'm
hopping in.
I'm very casually grinding out this this side quest as I speak with you. So
yeah, I'm watching.
What was the rank again?
So I would say Destiny for its gameplay, but I want them to figure out their business model. I don't the DLCs thing. It never seemed to fit naturally to me.
The annual pass.
Like it's. I don't know. Like, I want them to figure out whatever that. It always felt like their model was wrong. I call Destiny 2 a subscription-based game where they just kind of collect your sub like in weird chunks at times, And there's nothing wrong with it. But if you're gonna be straightforward. But then they kind of announced with the whole new season stuff, and it's like, okay, I'm wondering if we're going to just see them move into the battle pass market like we've seen with Apex and Fortnite, even though I think they can still charge for it, but that's just me.
I don't know about.
But yeah, so I would say the gameplay is great.
I don't know about battle pass, but I know what you're saying. Like, they need to figure out the sweet spot for Destiny and where they're going to go with it. Yeah, I think it's more challenging for a game like Destiny because, for me, I like the content drops a little bit better than what they've been doing with the battle pass. The battle pass to me is a little bit odd. I'm gonna die. For me, the whole annual pass thing is it's slightly odd. I don't know. I don't think.
I don't know. Would you be okay with them doing a subscription model, at least optionally?
No.
Okay.
I don't think that's an option for them because they kind of set up themselves as, we're not going to do that. We're a console shared world shooter, stuff like that. So I don't know if they have that as an option for them.
I like sub models. Like, I'm sub to 14, so it's like it feels like I get the value, but it wouldn't make sense to be sub to multiple games. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the right model is. People seem to be upset with microtransactions. They are upset with like paid DLC. It's like there doesn't seem to I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out someday.
Someday, yeah. I think it's gonna take time, and for Destiny at least, I don't think they found the sweet spot quite yet. They're close. Yeah. The annual pass seems good. Like, it seems like there's something there. They just haven't quite nailed down the level of content. I think Season of the Drifter is pretty good, man. Much better than Black Armory.
You're talking about is encouraging me to jump back in because I was I'm like, well, we did this back with Taken King, and it's like, well, did we already learn that lesson? So I'm just kind of waiting to see what they talk about this summer before, because like the gameplay is so good. The one change I would actually make on a PvP scale, love to know your thoughts, is that like from the competitive perspective, would you be okay with them literally just saying goodbye to
Mystery? Thank you for the sub.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, you want to point at the screen?
Got a point. Yeah. Would I be okay with them? What?
Well, let's say they had a competitive mode that was like Halo, where you actually competed over like the drops, and everybody just for competitive alone had that core thing, because that's what I always felt like was missing in competitive, was the idea that your loadout still had some kind of impact. So the scaling was just different. I always just wondered like what that would look like in Destiny, and I have never asked you, so I was kind of curious.
Oh yeah, dude, it's called Trials of Osiris.
Is that how they've got that set up now, where everybody's saying?
Well, I mean, that would be a compelling way for them to do it, I think. And for some reason, they just don't have that anymore. Nobody had really done something like Trials, that, for me anyway, that I can remember. And I was like, this is phenomenal. This is like where it is at. This game is doing something I haven't seen before. That's incredibly fun and rewarding for doing well at.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm out of ammo again. Pray for me.
Well, I like how Division looks, and it looks like it's I wish them all the success. Like, I want all these games to be amazing and and serve their communities.
Yeah, me too. Really I hope Anthem figures out whatever it's going to do. That would be great, and then we all end up winning. Everybody's happy at the end of the day.
Yeah, if the devs are happy and the players are happy, and then the dev, it's like I think that's what we're all rooting for. But I won't take up any more of your time, man. Thanks for letting me come on and voice my rankings. And they got a live stream tomorrow, so you never know what's going to happen.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they've announced it. So Elysium Chests, they're going to be talking about the first, basically, update. And so it's, quality of life, things like that. But I think they're also going to hopefully use that time to kind of lay out, like, what's like April. Because April seemed to be what they targeted with the guilds and with the leaderboards and with the new stronghold. And so April seemed like it was the bigger update, but then they had the Rocky launch. And so how has the Rocky launch pushed anything back? Because in my mind, it would make sense that it would.
Yeah, maybe they're going to be like, here's how we're fixing stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, agreed. I think when it comes down to the loot, I wrote up a kind of a piece, and it's just that, like, with Destiny has the infusion kind of system. It's like the problem is that I'm a masterwork and legendary right now, and I'm not getting any purple drop, even though it's a purple, has no value.
Well, it's funny that you
And
say that because Bungie's also writing about their investment systems right now
Mhm.
and how they're going to change them.
well, it's just what Anthem lacks, in my opinion, is that it's fine to have RNG, come into play, but it really wasn't seen until you hit level 30, because at level 30 you had that consistent like time investment. I got XP, I leveled up, I unlocked X. RNG was like, oh, I got more power, and it was at random based off the drops. Cool. If there was a consistent progression for your time, because even let's say I get all the rolls and you don't, you're left sitting here holding the bag, and you're wondering and you're like, I spent 10 hours and you spent 10 hours and you advanced 100 power levels ahead of me. That builds a level of frustration. But if we both spent 10 hours and like you're like, well, I was able to take those purples and turn them into masterworks or some, whatever they end up deciding is, I'm all like for them building whatever, but it's some predictable form of progression.
They need to do something with the purples, because right now I'm just kind of like, well, all I'm getting is purples. I'm not advancing. I can do GM2 just fine. It's just time consuming.
Yeah, we ran that together.
Yeah, there's just I'm like, all right, we did it.
You ever play Phantasy Star Online?
No, that's one of the ones I didn't do back in the day.
Well, they had a system, and that's just like, I don't need them to use it, but that was the feedback I said. It was called the magnet. Basically, you took your useless items and you fed them to your machine, and it used that to level up, and then it could get stronger and stronger. And as just an example, it was like taking your useless purples, blues. They could even bring back commons and uncommons, and all those would just serve as just some form of upgrading your gear, so that like, oh, you could take, let's say it was crazy, like 1,000 purples would turn into a masterwork. Who cares? Like if they're shout like you, I was watching you stream after the update, and you're like, you open a treasure chest, you got like 10 purples. You're like,
sweet.
This does nothing for me. Like what?
Right.
But if every purple like had some form of, you're like, I'm 1/100th the way there. Like that ends up just balancing it out. Anyway, that's just
1 second. That's how it's done, chat. You die at the end of the mission, and then it's mission completed. That's
mission complete.
I die, but I took out the main guy, so it's like mission completed. I was like, okay.
Well, anyway, that's my thought. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent there.
No, not at all. Thanks, Domani.
But yeah, hey, thanks guys.
Yeah. Chat, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I hope you stick around and watch the rest of the stream.
Yeah, I'll definitely be lurking.
Cool. So real quick, I just kind of wanted to have that conversation quick, really off the cuff. Today, I did say I would be doing also Apex Legends. So I'm going to alt-tab out of Division 2 for a little bit. I'm going to stream a little bit of Apex Legends. This is actually, believe it or not, this is for a Twitch bounty. So they were saying, hey, you can play Apex Legends and we'll activate a Twitch bounty for you. So I was like, cool. So I'm going to start streaming that. Yes, these are sponsored, so hashtag ad, hashtag whatever. Basically, they want me to play Apex for an hour. It's a game that I like, and that is a win-win in my book. So I'm just hopping in now. Hopefully you guys, I'm going to go to studio mode. Bam. Turn studio mode off. We'll play. Turn on window capture and get Apex Legends on there. So yeah, for about the next hour, we're going to be doing Apex Legends. If you guys want to help me out, you can hop on over to twitch.tv/thedestin channel. I will turn that desktop audio back up so you can get the crispiness of it. Now, here's an example of a game that launched under the EA banner that has done an absolutely phenomenal job with sort of hitting that content cadence that needs to be hit. We got our first battle pass. We had interesting builds and such to learn. Up until then, we had a lot of updates on Apex Legends today. A lot of the stuff that people were having issue with, like characters' hitboxes being too big. The bigger guys had their hitboxes shrunk so that they are more in line with the other characters. And yeah. I'm going to hop in, try out the Battle Pass. I think they gave me some credits or something. I don't know. Whenever the game launches, I'll be able to dive in. So here we go. Welcome to the Wild Frontier. The Apex games just got wild. Drop into Apex Legends Season 1 Wild Frontier, then score a season's worth of loot with the Season 1 Battle Pass. All right. Do we have multiple tabs? And then the battle pass, I believe I can purchase. Requires premium pass. So that's in the store. Where do you actually get the battle pass? Here we go. About battle pass. How does it work? Play. Buy premium battle pass. So $9.50. Yep. And they gave me $9.50. So. Well, I didn't mean to skip it. Anyway, my main legend is Bloodhound. I'm going to hop in with some randos. See how I do on my first game back. Respawn literally said February 8th that Titanfall 3 is not in development. No, they clarified Titanfall is still being worked on. I don't know if it is currently being being developed, but they have not abandoned the Titanfall game.
You live, you learn, life goes on.
I have not played this in a while. This might be really bad. I apologize in advance. But like I said, we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to play some Apex Legends. Still willing to talk. Still willing to talk looter shooters. But if you would be so kind as watch over on twitch.tv/TheDestin channel, I would appreciate it a lot.
Introducing your champion.
Mr. E86, 14 months, dude. Sorry I missed the proper point. But thank you so much for the support. 14 months. Wow. More than a year. Playing throwing all my garbage away. Let's do it. I don't even remember what my pickup button is. Are we really doing supply ship? This is going to be a rough one. Illegal, you want to do some Apex? Or did he bail on me? Peace! Spoilers, it's E. There's a guy in there. Give me that gun.
Making contact with enemy. But alive.
Well, that was fun. Good start. Anyway, that gives us more time to talk. The second team is working on Star Wars game. Yeah, they usually do the rotation, the whole rotation thing. I'll actually turn down. Or are we out already? Games can certainly be fast from time to time. Stan, how's it going? After playing so much Division, watching you in first person threw me off. So mistakes we made there. So what do I need to do on the battle pass exactly? Hey, sweetheart, will you grab me the water? Just one of the water things. How have you been, Stan? It's been a while. Thanks. It's going good. Thanks you for asking. Where are you living these days? Galleon 2K. Hanging out. Alright. I promise to improve my gameplay this round. 100%. And let's see who we got here on YouTube. Talking while Apex, get wrecked. Yeah, basically.
I know where we want to be. Follow me.
All right, 76 kills. Not great. These guys are better. Maybe they can carry me. Each character you play on gives a weekly limit of XP to the battle pass. That's the only extra mechanic other than playing as usual. Good to know. Apex is a gem. It is. I don't care where we go. Were you guys surprised by the sales numbers of Anthem with all the news and everything? Were you surprised at all? Do you think more modern looter shooters could learn a lot from the Borderlands 2 loot system, where the game literally showers you in loot after a boss kill, for example? Yeah, I don't know why with random rolls and such that kind of stuff couldn't happen more often. Oh, good. Pick it up. Oh, really? Wow. The game feels very weird for me, to be honest. What were Anthem sales numbers? It said it was the #1 most sold game for February. I'm seriously going to check my settings because my keyboard feels weird. I'll do like 2. This guy just jumped in hot. Yeah, I've been playing too much Destiny. Well, there goes another game. What else sold in February, though? Jump Force. Well, the interesting thing was they also said that it sold better than basically any BioWare game ever in its first month. And that's very good. Did anything even good come out in February besides Anthem and Resident Evil? Jump Force, DMC. Jump Force and DMC also came out that month. But I do get what you're saying. But when people say that, it kind of glosses over the fact that this game beat out Mass Effect. This game beat out Mass Effect 2. This game almost beat out Mass Effect 3 in its first month sales. So thinking about where those games came out in the market and where this game came out, it's an impressive feat, to say the least. I'm going to be interested to see if it is not on the chart next month. So the March numbers will be much more interesting because we had Division 2. I think Division 2 will be on top of March. What do you guys think? More people play video games now? Do they? I suppose so. And hey guys, I know I said this, if you are watching on YouTube still, and you'd be so kind as to head over to twitch.tv/Destin channel. This is Twitch bounty. So basically they're like, hey, you want to play this game for an hour? And I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll play it. And you guys help me out by just chatting with me, playing the game, having a good time. And they throw me $20 or something. I'm going to go over here. I like this spot. Oh, I guess I'm going solo. Did I just solo queue? Great. Well, I'll take this opportunity to hop in and do better. Mass Effect Andromeda was basically Anthem Light. They definitely pulled a lot of their influences. Oh, God. This feels more in line with what I've been playing at recently. I just want a kill.
Attention, first blood. Attention, there is a new kill leader.
I'm just going to leave.
Round 1, beginning ring countdown.
That kind of sucks because I ended up in no party, so like my team just bailed on me as soon as the game started. Thank you, TG Blade. Thank you, Orbital. Thank you guys for hanging out. What GPU you using? I am using a 2080 Ti. I borrowed it from work. I can't afford 2080 Ti, which is why we have the stream setup, the PC upgrade goal down there. Uh-oh. Who was the other? Wraith, I guess?
Each choice changes everything.
I feel like best selling is a way to cover bad sales. Rapid, though, like, do you even read that sentence again? It is the best selling game in the games market. How is that bad? And how is that? How would that equate to bad sales?
Something wrong with your head if you fight me.
Something must be going on with connectivity. This is weird. All right, we're going swamps.
Got a good feeling about this area.
Or over there.
Dropping in. Hang on.
I think it means best selling is to cover up bad unfinished game. NPD is an independent company. They don't really get anything from telling us that EA sold really well. They're independent. They're not associated with EA. EA is not the one releasing the report. Now, if that was the case, maybe you would be onto something, but it's just not the case. So I know what you're saying, though.
First blood.
All right, I'm getting with it. Yeah, EA is going to do its... What do we got here? Where is it? I don't remember how to do anything. Nope. Wrong game. Let's go over to Happy. Wait, did I not finish that? Oh my god.
Hostile over there.
Round one.
Hostile over there.
Countdown.
Goodbye. Yeah, I know. I pinged it like 800 times, bro. Ooh, thank you, Pony. Death Pony. Thank you so much.
Contact with hostile.
Champion eliminated.
You're being shots. Firing. Look out, grenade.
Oh god, that was a really good nade. How do I heal? What is my heal? 5?
Recharging my shields. Contact with target.
No, we good? All right.
Reloading. Reloading. Reloading.
Nice.
Whole squad down.
Good kill. Good kill. Let's go.
Recharging my shields.
God, just remembering how to play all this stuff.
Healing up. Eyes are open though.
Oh, we gotta go. I need nades. Well, I already got that. Where'd this guy die? Here we go. We gotta go, boys. We gotta go.
Okay.
Just reminding you. That was a pretty good play. I actually did good things. Yay. Sure. I'm okay. Oh my God, run. Do 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 do.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Heads up. Care package coming in.
Stabilizer, eh? Guess I'm good. What do I have that I am not using?
Shotgun ammo here.
Oh, I'll take that. I don't remember the guns, you guys. Good call out.
Heard that.
Well, I mean, I got blue. I'm about as good as I'm going to be. What is your passive again? It's Q.
Copy that.
Making contact with enemy. Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Where are they?
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Be careful, you're right.
Marking our surroundings.
Making contact with enemy.
I'm spotted their sights.
Someone's got a shot on me, pretty sure.
I'm taking fire.
Throwing thermite grenade. Throwing arc star.
I'm spotted. Taking fire. Reloaded. Just giving my shields a recharge.
A Mastiff?
need to recharge my shields.
Reloaded.
Hostile over there.
Deploying headshot. Recharging my shields. Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
All right, all right. I had some good plays. I had some good plays. Not bad, not bad. Whew. 2 kills for Destin. Not a bad round. Sometimes it just takes a little bit getting used to your gameplay again, figuring out, oh yeah, I just need to work on it. You got to get back in the groove. You're killing me. Why don't you read my follow-up but call me out? Oh, Rapid. I was just in the moment. Sorry, dude. So NPD doesn't have numbers that really mean anything. Great. Let me know when the hard numbers come out. Then we can judge how Anthem did. All right, dude. I don't really know what to say to that. NPD is a long time resource that a lot of people use for sales aggregates. You can go read about the validity of their numbers or whatever. You can Google their statistics. But I don't know why you're like, it really seems like you want to be like, yeah, I got it. Anthem got it. And I'm like, all right, yeah, Anthem got it pretty good already. I don't know why it needs to get it more. It's just sort of an odd reaction. It's fine. I mean, you don't like Anthem, whatever, but I don't understand what you're trying to gauge there, dude.
I don't fear anything.
We need real numbers. Best-selling game in February. That's a real statistic. I just want fair comparison to other looter shooters. Oh, okay. That I get. If you're talking within the looter shooter genre, yeah, that I get. Then you kind of look and see where it's stacked up. You got to remember, like, Destiny entered the market, wildly successful. Only game in the industry basically doing it. Then Division came out. Division was boasting similar statistics actually at its launch. Ooh, a level 2 and a decent starting set of gear.
Attention. First blood.
First fatality. Let the games begin.
Wow, somebody died already? Dang.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3. Extended sniper stock here. Level 2.
Champion has been eliminated.
Yeah, and I hope you don't mean,
A champion has fallen.
don't think I'm thinking anything negative of you, Rapid.
Prowler SMG here.
Well, I am now below the minimum viewer threshold, so whatever. I guess I'll just play Apex Legends for myself. That sucks, but whatever. I got an alternator and I got a Havoc. I don't think I've used the Havoc before. It's got 25 rounds, so I guess I'll find out later.
Shotgun ammo.
Another Havoc. Havoc good? Sup, Mr. J? What do I need? I need a better helmet.
Heavy ammo here.
I need a better secondary gun.
There is a
Let's go this way.
kill leader.
New kill leader. Hit the ejector seat.
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. You just want to see how it ended up doing when compared to other shooters and such.
Compadres, heavy ammo here.
Body shields here. Level 2.
I want that heavy ammo. What's that? Flatline. I don't need that. Ooh, I'll take that though. So I got a flatline and this. And my ult is up. How's Division 2? Division 2 is good, man. Looking around for gear, trying to find something. I feel like I have 2 long range. I don't know if this is a good loadout. Do do do. I got plenty of heavy ammo. Oops. Stabilizer level 3. What's that for? No, damn. I don't remember what gun takes what. Oh, thank you guys for switching on over. I really do appreciate it.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Nope, nope. Chill, chill.
Spitfire here.
Spitfire.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Spitfire is better than the one that I have.
Gotta hop up here. Choke.
Can I use that choke? Triple take. Triple. Do 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 do. Yeah, we're gonna get absolutely rocked. So is the Havoc one better or is the other one? I need a helmet. And scopes, actually. I just realized I don't have any scopes. Getting stopped by 4 stacks in both QP and comp, but not salty. I guess I just need to squat up. Yeah, sometimes that'll help. We're at 30 minutes. We're halfway through the Apex Legends stream. Oh, still need a scope. Why is my ping not working?
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3. Ultimate accelerant here.
I need
a peacekeeper if you guys find one. Peacekeeper and a precision choke.
Get it. I think we passed up a choke before.
Yep, I know.
Rip. I need a stock for the Havoc and stock. Yeah, I just need stocks for medium range weapons and such, and a better helmet.
Yo, I think we have people down here. There's another jump pad.
Supply bin there.
Copy.
Hostile close.
Sorry, ping again. Your ping went away.
Let's explore this way. Hostile close.
Visual, visual.
Attention. I
think I saw more than one. Can you ping again? I'm on him. Oh.
That's where I saw him running.
Yeah, I got it. I'm tracking him. He jumped down.
Attention. Supply ship inbound.
Well, I couldn't have gone far. I lost his tracking.
Hostile spotted.
Reloading. I downed a hostile. I took an enemy's life.
That works.
There was another one. There was another one. Yeah, I think it went this way. No, I lost him. We're out of zone now, though. Can we loot that guy from this side? Got a skull piercing. He has level 2 and such. Let's just do zone.
What, like run in?
Oh, we could start going that way, start looting, such.
Yep.
Doors open here. No footprints or anything, though. Chat, I swear I saw another person down there.
Hostile nearby.
Peacekeeper, dude.
Nice, dude. Nice. Yo, they just respawned. They just respawned right inside there.
In the zone?
No,
No,
like right up here. There's a
they're up here,
respawn
yeah.
point.
Let's go get them. They're not going to be gear. We got to go now. Yeah, they set up... Akbar, he's behind you, dude. Ooh, they set up a really big kill box.
Damn.
You would have lost either way.
Did that guy just wait till we ran in?
Could be a different team. There's a guy to your... He's like near you, dude.
He's in the house. I can hear him.
Yeah, he's in the
he's
house,
right there.
Akbar.
Left, in the house.
All right, just go for the banners then. But you're going to get pinched. Yeah, there he comes out. He's behind you. By the rock. You're very low.
Dude, what?
Well, that was fun. $30 minutes left, chat. If we can try and keep 71 viewers. That'd be great. If not, rip the dream. I tried. I need 71 viewers for the bounty to work. Otherwise,
My name is Ray.
69.
And we have a job to do.
Yeah. Huh?
Our path is made today.
I don't love the gameplay loop of BRs, but Apex does fit a lot of what, with the ability to respawn, but constantly dying and starting a new game is not that fun for me. I like that you can just kind of get in. It's like popcorn, right? You can hop in and just be playing again easily.
This is your champion. Want a tip? Go back to boot camp.
Elena Hassel, pretty cool. Good to see you. Oh boy, I don't know. Over here?
I say we land here.
Or over there?
Let's land here.
Where do you want to go?
Let's land here. Get ready. Moving out.
I will stick around. Well, thank you, Elena. Well, I guess I'm just going to play Apex. I started. I might as well finish it out. We'll see how it all pans out in the end. I still want to hop on to Destiny. Check that out. Fully admit that I am more tired than normal tonight. Twitch. Twitch.tv/The Destin Channel. Jimmy. I have a grenade. Watch out. Oh, it says 74 for you? Well, that's good. 75. Nice. Thanks, guys.
Supply bin here.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Any gun. Any gun at all. I don't have a gun, dude. Here we go.
In my building.
I think they're on top of it, Bubs.
I'll tell you.
Dear God. They're on me.
Downed another.
Lay low. I will assist you.
Oh, good, just a script. Gone now.
Really?
Reloading. Whole squad down.
No, that's not what I want to do. No, where's my shotgun? Damn it. That was lucky. Thanks, guys, for sticking around on Twitch.
I need help.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
I wish more people watch me play Apex. I know I'm not the best at it. But I would play this game way more. If I get like 150 concurrents doing Apex, that would be dope. But I know I get too focused in games like these. What do I got here? Ultimate. I don't really have anything that... Sure, why not? Like, this ain't worth it.
Ultimate accelerant here.
I really need a better gun.
New kill leader. Watch for them.
Ooh. I'm gonna go shotgun wingman. Why not? Wingman's still really good, right?
No time to be tired.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
Good. Jumping up. Extended light mag here. Level 1. Rings nearby. 1 minute till close. Standard stock here. Level 2.
I think we all just need armor.
Home
Sorry,
here. Level 2.
Oh, okay.
45 seconds.
I need
Rings
it.
just up ahead.
I'm gonna go shotgun, hand cannon.
We're close to the ring. 30 seconds left.
Body shields here. Level 1.
Do 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 do. Perfect. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Playing Honey. Pling's like, oh, I'll watch your stream. She just sits on the couch and watches me. She's like, oh, I guess I could actually watch your stream.
Rings coming in.
Oh, that was the wrong ammo. Do heading up top. We kind of got rushed and then just ran away. I missed this.
Care package being delivered.
Looks like a care package is coming in. Big change in that. Come on, say hello.
Shit, I'm gonna push that.
I dropped some ultimate accelerants back there, but it doesn't help us now. Alright, I got a shotgun and a hand cannon. Pray for me. Fat boy, thank you. I don't know why my notification is that.
Might be something good this way.
You guys want to go for that? That
Sure.
drop? Alright. It's close enough. I think we can get away with it.
Shotgun ammo here.
I stole it. It was a peacekeeper. Sorry. You guys heard those gunshots, right?
Contact.
Not actual visual, but that's where it's coming from. Bubs, you're a little far out.
Yeah, I'm just
Catching up. Do you want to push down in these houses?
I mean, we can. It looks like everything's been taken.
Yeah, it sounds like they're over there.
Spotted.
That's not an actual call out. It's where I think they are.
Should call it drop here.
Oh, over where I just pinged? Yep, right where I pinged. Good ears, Destin. I still need better armor, man. Got a bunch of level 1 here.
Yeah, I think we're way under it, but
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
That's just for... Yeah, that's not for Hemlock. I'm not going to get too far out, but I'll just look for visual.
Might be
I
something.
think I might have saw him behind this rock.
Looting over there. They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Fire.
armor broken on the guy on the right.
Hit for 40.
Shield broke.
I'm going to go to this guy in the water.
Knocked him.
He's behind us. Behind us, behind us. That's decoy. He's right around the rock. Ah, you're pinched. Sorry, bro. Thanks, guys. Why is it letting me stay in? All right. Like one more game. I've had a few kills. I knocked that other guy. Battle Pass free. I have no idea where I am right now. Does it say I have... I don't have the things to open unless they moved them. Okay, okay, got it. So I got that skin, that skin, that skin. I'm earning this. Got it. That's how it works. What game are you most looking forward to for the remainder of 2019? Whatever comes. Oh, man. Nothing else is really announced, Nav. So, like Destiny right now. By the way, we got 12 minutes left of Apex Legends. Then I'm going to switch over to Destiny. Hopefully you guys will stick around with me. We're at 64 viewers. I have no idea. If I hit the average, it's going to be like barely. But I started it. I'm going to see it through. Nav, what's some of the stuff coming out? That's like AAA. Sekiro. That's like tomorrow, right? Oh, Mortal Kombat, yeah.
The wing's out there looking for you.
Mortal Kombat will be good, for sure.
These legs weren't made for walking.
Outer Worlds is going to be very, very interesting.
This is your champion.
My shield, my life. I will guide us to victory below. This might be a good place to land. Prepare for battle.
No Pokemon, no Animal Crossing, no Luigi for me, Nav. Link's Awakening, I'm not going for dropship. I'm just going past it. We probably won't make that, so we'll kind of go on the edge. Got a team to our right. I'm trying to go to Swamp. That's where I'm trying to go. We got guys to the right. Usually pretty good loot in there. We can go to the left side of this. All right, that's what we're doing. Let's do it. You're my protector. I'm going to push to the next place. I have no gun.
Heads up. New kill leader. First blood. Should've seen that coming.
Still nothing.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Firing. Reloading. Taking fire. Reloading.
I have a grenade. I could throw it. I threw my only weapon. Sorry, guys.
Reloading.
That might scare him a little bit.
Charging shields. Come on, come on. Getting shot at. Taking fire. Reloading. Say adios to the entire squad.
I got something. All right, I'm ready to go. Where are they?
Body shield here. Level 1.
This way.
I just pinged over there because I heard other contacts.
Helmet here. Level 1. Thanks.
What we got here? This is like the least looted I have ever been in a game.
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
A champion has fallen. It was our time.
Ooh, how do I get in there?
Patching myself. Thanks.
Well, come on.
29 here. She's fast like me.
I could use that.
Half gone, half left.
Oh my god, is it only like weapons that I'm bad with? Is this the weapons that Destin's bad with game? Where was it? He said it was like in here. Oh, flatline, perfect. No, wait. Spitfire, even better.
Attention, the kill leader has been eliminated.
Optics here. Close range. The ring is distant. Trust the winds. Gotta hop up here. Select fire.
Keeping an eye on that spot over there.
I need a scope.
45 seconds. If you don't got robotic legs, you need to move.
Those guys are very far away. I think that was a reference to the new hero also. Man, this is going to be the first bounty that I don't reach like the minimum. I'm a little bummed.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2. Ready, set, go!
Warning, recruitment in progress.
All right, I have like nothing.
Rings coming in.
I have a Spitfire. I'm good with Spitfire. Wrong way, damn it. Dear God. Why aren't you running?
Supply bin here.
I could use that.
Being delivered.
Care package on high. Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
I mean, I'll take that if I ever catch up to you guys.
Make sure to holster your weapons when you're running. It's 20% faster.
Yeah, I'm aware. You guys just kind of got away from me. I got a Spitfire and a triple take. There we go.
Thank you.
Oh, there's the ship. Can you get on the ship again? You sure can.
Throwing jump pad.
Wow, they're just so far away from me. I see some enemies back over this way. They're going in the tunnel. I pinged their location. Just for later. I think they might be in trench also.
Over there. Let's go this way. Cancel that.
Frag out. Arc star.
Well. Wow. Those guys were super sweaty and didn't make any plays. All right, well, let's see what I got for gear here. My main is Bloodhound. I haven't really been getting a lot of drops for them. I like this game. I feel like this is a game that I need to play more offline before I play it online. Basically, digging the Spitfire. What up, Hellblazer? Good to see you, man. We've got about 60 seconds left for this game. Seems like you guys aren't really into it. I'm also exhausted, so I'm going to check out Destiny tonight. I'm going to check out Anthem, maybe. I'll probably hop into Anthem for like a second and Destiny, and then go from there. What skin did I get? Well, that's something. I wish you could mark everything as viewed easier. That would be cool. Do you guys think if I just went and practiced this game for a long period of time that I could come back and just be a really, really good streamer? It would have to be like a year, right? Well, hopefully I hit the minimum view concurrent. The bounty's over. So we're going to go ahead and switch it back to a shared world shooter. I don't know if I got the minimum, babe. Yeah, that's the thing about these bounties. Like, if I stream a game that nobody is interested in watching me play. Oh, if you don't hit an average of at least 73 concurrents. Well, wish me luck on that one.
You got like 80 at some point.
Yeah, I think it started at like 100. I think if I hit it, it's going to be like barely. But that's fine. I wanted to check out Destiny and such anyway. So let's hop on over. Play a little bit of Division. I'll hop into Destiny. Check out Anthem. Go from there. Neo Angel. Yeah, the way those bounties work are basically you have to hit a threshold. Thank you for doing that, honey. She's tired. I'm tired. Are you tired too? Yeah, me too. I'm going to just check out these last two games. I'll probably give it a call at like 10. It's not letting me pick Destiny 2. So I'm curious to see what happens with the new week in the world of Destiny now that everything's reset. There's a little bit of luck. Rest and refresh. Yeah, I'll be doing that, Neo Angel. 100%. Gambit Prime map, Legion's Folly, the last map. Gambit Prime has returned to familiar territory. Return to Legion's Folly on Nessus to experience the map with all new Gambit Prime mechanics. So it's the same map. Okay. Looks like I got all my bounties. Is there anything going on here? Claim rewards, do bounties. Let's go see what's going on at the Drifter. I guess I can switch it back to Destiny now. Did Google Stadia service get you hyped at all? Not in particular. He gives you a power drop if I had pledged allegiance. Well, I did, of course. I mean, who wouldn't? Got the Thorn over the weekend. Got to mess around with that a little bit with you guys yesterday. All right, let's see what he's got.
Always looking for guardians. You in?
That's cool. Whoa. All right, so it gives you one of each of the things, and then, yeah. Well, that looks better visually. Oh, so I can just abandon my bounty, basically. It seems like you can sort of stack these. I need to win the Reckoning to get this entry head, basically. See, now this feels super sensitive. Oh my goodness. I'll take your weeklies, please. And what do you got? I need one. That one's easy. That one's probably easy. We got an auto rifle frame, a sword frame, and a sniper frame. Do you feel there's enough substance in Destiny to keep coming back for 3 months? I mean, honestly, I've done everything already. It's second reset. Now it's just about sort of collecting the stuff for this particular season, getting max power, you know, those sort of regular things that you end up doing.
All goods for trade. Take a look.
Oh, I got the chest piece. Sweet. I was actually going for a full set because this is like harkening back to D1. And I like that. So I can put that in the vault. So, seeing I kind of did everything. Like, there's nothing special at reset. So, the only other thing I kind of wanted to do was change my character. I'm going to work on the Vanguard quest on my hunter. See what I got in dim here. I don't know why that keeps happening. I'll put that on my hunter. Put that on my hunter. And put that on my hunter. I'll store this. I got to go through and do inventory stuff again. I'm at one of those impasses. Oh, my hunter actually had my most powerful stuff. So my hunter is in the 80s. What part of the quest was I on? Where's the Vanguard pledge thing? Did I not get that far? Oh, here it is. Find a terminal in the tower hangar where you can compose an encrypted message. All right, we got to go to the tower. PC is super smooth. So if you remember, this is all part of the Anur stuff. So lore, where does Anur stuff go? Anybody know? Here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And I believe the remainder of these should complete the Anur. He's basically warning you about the Drifter. He seems really shady. He's really, really interesting. Like, he's the center of all this. I haven't played on my hunter for a little bit. I'm just going to do this really quick. I had an ugly ghost, and I got a very old helmet. All right. My cloak's super long and wavy. Yes, Rapid Rabbit. I actually like a lot of the ways that they handled story. I think the story's good, too. Drifter's very intriguing. So real quick, if you look at the inventory, it just says message to Anur, huh? And it went to the postmaster. Great. That's always scary. Where are my consumables at? What do we got here? Oh, I can put these in the vault. I can't move those? Great. What can I move? I don't know what to move. Chicken! Thank you so much. Where does the time go? It goes by very quickly. That's where it goes. Thank you so much. 3 months in a row. Thank you, man. I thought Black Armory was rough also. They just missed the mark in a few ways. That's all. This is better. All right, so here's my message. Details. A message to the Praxic Warlock. You compose an encrypted message to Anur of the Praxic Order along with a brief statement of solidarity. The message contains transcripts of your conversations with the Drifter, as well as data packages detailing Drifter's Gambit Prime and Reckoning operations. Your ghost has also provided specifications for the modified Gambit Bank you saw while within abroad the hall, and included engram prints of the ontological armor you forged at the Drifter's instruction. The Vanguard and the Hidden will want to know what that Drifter's material resources are expanding in scope, from light and dark to the cold unknown, of the impossible where he's found or created within the hull. Ghost spectral analysis confirms that it's unlike anything you've encountered in the Ascendant Plane, but the readings remind him of the Third Spire, the trial grounds of the beings known as the Nine. You don't know what the future brings, but you know you will meet it with a clean conscience. Interesting. So I can pick that up. And then I think it just says safe to be discarded, right? All right. Now you can unlock the remainder of the lore. Next quest step is... where? Nor is one of the hidden covert guardians. Find the hidden agent in the tower hangar to drop off your message. All right. It is on the other side of the hangar there. And I've cleared out my inventory, so I should be all good. Is this the character? I forgot to record that. All right, so that's part 2 over there. Core Morant level encrypted message follows, audio unavailable. This is stellar casework, and I'm glad you stayed the course. Having a hero in the Red War go rogue and side with the Drifter is not a scenario I want to consider. You provided critical information on the Drifter's operation, but I need to know who his facilitators in this system are. Someone's providing him with raw materials to build his gear, and I know his accounts with the city don't have that kind of glimmer to pay. Vanguard territory has been flooded with rogues since Gambit became the Tower's favorite pastime, so it could be anyone. My ghost made some microphones for you, infused with Praxic wards. We put them through rigorous durability testing. Anything short of the impact print on a Sunbreaker's hammer, and these things will keep recording. Bug the Drifter's hovel in the annex and find out who's supplying him. I'm off to the lower boroughs of the city to see if I can head off one of the Drifter's jobs in person. Praxic Flame be with you. All right, so that's that. The next quest step is, where is it? Find suitable locations in the annex, which is, I assume, here? No? Oh, it's the other part of the map. That's where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be here. Huh. Oh boy. Hey, I'll just go right in. Whatevs.
How you living, sister?
You're not playing bugs, are you? Here we go. I did it. They'll never find it. All right. Return to the tower hangar you were used. All right. I got to go back to the terminal. I feel like I'm snitching on the Drifter, and I don't like it. I'm glad I'm glad I mained the Drifter, for real. Go see Spider. Entangled Short. This is pretty easy so far. This quest is way easier than the other one. So let's go to Spider. He'll request a hefty fallen merchant or a hefty bribe of 50,000 glimmer. That's good because I'm at glimmer cap. With that out of the way, it's time for some more action-packed quests. Do an adventure, bank 50 motes, 25 kills in the Crucible, and then do the messages again. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing, basically. On PC right now, Destiny 2 is $29.99. Remember, you got to have all the expansions. Can't just do the base game. $24.49 for the annual pass. What do you want to turn off, Chicken Chaser? And thank you again for the sub, man. IGN review is going to be out tomorrow. I already did VO. I already wrote it. It's going to be released tomorrow.
What does my guardian need?
The investigation. Don't see what you're looking for, my friend. Spider asks, growing impatient. Did your friend not tell you when you pick up for the Drifter, you use the code words? You do not. You hold up your hand. Ghost transmits a Vanguard token into your waiting fingers. The message is clear. You stand with the Vanguard, not the Drifter. Spider backpedals. Now, my friend. I'm sure you can understand my position. Times are lean here on the shore, and I'm but a simple businessman. I'll deal with anyone who comes through my door. If my business with the Drifter offends you so much, I would be pleased to cut off relations with him for the right price. Bribes. Nothing on the Tangled Shore comes for free. Sure. Then we get another message from Honor. I got the feed from your ghost. Head to Titan if you're not halfway there already. Drifter and Spider have worked together on occasion, but it can't benefit Spider to let Drifter expand his influence in the system. So why help him? I wonder if the shadows of Yor are involved. Maybe pressure on the reef at Drifter's benefit. Local hunter dens are reporting renegade incidents across the shore. I haven't been out there since Cade died. Gambit's been generating a lot of paperwork for me. I'll check it out. Hey, Rapid. That's for the Forsaken Legendary Collector's Edition. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and archive that one. Phase Glass. Where am I at with Phase Glass? 826, whatever.
You have good taste.
He wants me to go to Titan and do an adventure.
I hear the Queen had a treasure room in the prison. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I have 10 days to do that. Okay. I'm on part 2 of that. I can't upgrade that yet. Sorry, here. Do the heroic reprise of Siren Song on Titan. Chat, I'm actually very tired. I think I'm going to call it a night. So I'll keep playing Destiny. I'll keep playing Anthem for the next few days. Might take a break off tomorrow, but I will definitely be back Thursday, as I always am, and this weekend. I have a lot of time this weekend to play. Thank you for hanging out, and I am going to get some rest tonight. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. See you next time, guys. Guys, bye. I can't even talk right. Hey everybody, it is the Destin Channel outro song. I stole this idea from Norm Macdonald. We're going to sing a little song. Sing along if you know the lyrics. Take it away, baby.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's the end of the show and I've got to go, but I want you to know that I appreciate you. It's the end of the day and we did mostly okay, so I'll be on my way. No, I appreciate you. And with that said, I'm going back to bed. Don't die. Bye-bye.